I'm so ready. Let's go.
Let's do it. I'm ready. The brain wrinkles have formed. We've gone through 7 chapters of puzzles.
Yes.
2 remain, I think.
I think so, yeah. We got this.
All right. Ready up?
Yeah. Our brains are massive. We can't fail.
True.
Ready for the clown? Okay, I'm not ready for that part, but...
There is no clown.
Yeah, we pretend there is no clown.
The clown is the friends we made along the way.
That's
Wait.
true.
I might have started at the wrong spot.
Uh-oh.
Nope, right
no,
spot.
This is the right spot. Okay. I'm the one with the candle. That's who I am. Alright.
Alright. I have a yellow stone. And in front of me there's a tank with a red flame, and it looks like spots for 3 different stones.
Okay, are you by the guy who's singing?
Not to my knowledge.
There's nobody singing for you. Okay, because
Nobody's singing.
I'm like right next to this guy that's like playing the piano and singing, and he's really creeping me out. I know he's gonna throw me off. Okay. I have some sort of diagram. It looks like I can circle them on the diagram, but I don't know what it is yet. I'll read it out later. And there's some sort of inspection thing I can look at. It looks like different mushrooms. Are we inspecting mushrooms? It looks like a diagram for different mushrooms.
So what I will say, I have a carousel full of different potions. And some of these potions look similar to plants we had before. Like there's a red potion with a red mushroom on it, a blue potion with a blue flower, a yellow potion with like a clumpy yellow fruit, and so on and so forth. Then I have a book that shows that a blue crystal plus a blue crystal plus a yellow crystal either equals a red crystal or plus a red crystal equals something.
Okay.
And then I have, so before I said I had I think a red flame, I have a different one over here with a yellow flame.
Oh my god, the singing guy disappeared. Holy crap, as soon as he finished his song, he's just gone. Okay. So, is there anything you can interact with?
Lots of things.
Okay.
Additionally, I have a book that has like pairs of 2 letters and then words that I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce.
Okay. So, for those pairs of 2 letters, I have a whole diagram of those, right? And
okay.
I'm not the best with math, but I don't remember if this is the right term, but are you familiar with Pascal's triangle?
Like 1, 3 or 1
Well,
2
just the form of it, what it looks like.
Ish, yeah.
Okay, so you know how it like starts from one place and then it branches off, and then those branch off and those branch off?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's what it looks like. And right at the top, the thing that everything else branches off from is a red crystal, right? And then below that are 3 things that it branches off into. There's OH, OL, and PF. And then the OH branches into OT? I'm guessing that's a T. And then PA. And then the OT branches off into FB, PJ, and then, you know, back up. And yeah, so I think we need to figure out what to do with those letters.
Don't disagree with you there, but
Okay.
this is where I'm trying to figure out where the words come into play. So, for example, next to my OH is a word that is spelled OGLIROTHORP. Oglorathop?
Okay, I'm like looking around my things. Wait. Can you wait? Is it an OX?
So I have an OX, which is the word is OXYMUREXORIS.
Okay, so I have little diagram things with those long words that signify. For example, the OX one that you just listed off looks like a carrot with a mustache for me. That's what it gives me.
All right, hold on. Let me look at my potions and find a carrot with a mustache.
Okay. It looks kind of angry.
What color is it?
I don't have a color. It does have 3 leaves on top of it though.
I do not see a carrot with a mustache. Can you describe some of the other symbols? And I want to just see if I'm being stupid.
Okay. Wait, the numbers? Or wait, the letters? Oh my god, my words. Do you want me to describe some of the images I'm looking at?
Yeah.
Okay, so I have this whole diagram full of carrot people. There was the carrot with the mustache. He was kind of lean, slim. Yeah, and he looks like he has a mustache. That was the one I was talking about. There's also one where it's like a carrot split in half, kind of like a V shape, and there's faces on each of the halves. I don't know if there's like faces on your end or anything like that. That's kind of what I'm using to describe these.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering because I was cycling through my potions. The fact that you said they're all kind of carroty makes me think that somehow I'm looking at something wrong.
No, that's just one diagram. Okay, I have so many others. There's like one where it looks like a bunch of flowers, and then one where it looks like a bunch of snails and sea creatures, and one where it looks like a bunch of mushrooms. I have several diagrams.
Okay, because I would say on one mushroom I have like a crab with like a snail back or something.
Yes.
And then on one I have a mushroom.
Yes.
So I'm not sure which one's the carrot, but interesting.
Okay.
Is the carrot like ultra slender?
Yeah, it's pretty thin.
I have a guess, but
okay. All right. So I think in some way we need to make this crystal.
Yes, I agree.
Okay, so I think we need to figure out what ones we can use to make the crystal because there are 3 branches that I have. And I think we need to figure out which of those branches you have because you don't have any OH, do you?
I do. I have an OH.
Okay, can you read it?
OGLIROTHORP.
Okay, I don't have anything that starts with OG in my diagrams.
Okay.
So I don't know what it is. Okay, do you have any OL?
Yep. It's OXYLUOROBORATE.
Okay, so like oxyloroborate?
Yeah.
Or something like that? Okay, yeah, I have that. It looks like a potato with a lot of eyes for me.
Potato with a lot of eyes.
Yeah, maybe some like roots sticking out of it.
Okay, I don't believe it's that. I don't believe it's that. I don't believe I have anything that looks like a potato with a bunch of eyes.
Okay. We can move on then, if you don't have it.
Yep, let's try.
Okay, this is what I was not hoping for. Do you have PF?
Do I have a PF?
Uh-huh.
Let me check.
Wait, we might be going at this wrong because I'm listing it from the top, right? I'm listing it from the top, and I think you, like, make them from the bottom up if that makes sense.
Yeah, we can try that.
Okay,
I don't
okay.
think I have a PF, but maybe I'm blind.
Yeah, and then you use the ones that you combine to make more to make the crystal.
That
Maybe?
probably is correct.
Okay, okay. So then do you have an FB?
FB, I do. It's FUNGHIROBORATE. Fungiroborate or something.
Fungiroborate. Okay, so it's FUNGHIROBORATE.
Yeah, like fungus and collaborate.
Okay, okay. So I have that. Oh my god, I have to describe mushrooms. Oh shoot. Okay, okay, okay. So don't eat it. It might be poisonous. It looks like your standard toadstool mushroom. It doesn't have any dots on it or anything like that, and it has a thicker stem, but not like a super thick stem. It's just it's just not thin. But
Is
it's
it
not.
is it a
Okay.
little bit pointy at the top, like
Yeah,
almost
yeah.
like a slice of pizza?
Yeah.
Perfect.
But
I have
closer to
that.
an ice cream. You have
Yep,
it? Okay,
I have
okay.
that.
Perfect. Okay, do you have a PJ? I think that's J.
PJ. Yes.
Okay.
And it's like Parax, IOFILEXORATE. So Parax ifiloxate.
Okay, you remember that crab with the shell back?
Yep.
That's it. Can you combine those two together?
So I think so, but I gotta figure out how. So I have
Okay.
one stand next to me that has like 2 places on it, but I can't place anything down.
Mm-hmm.
Then it has a place where I can put one. Oh, maybe I just put them in one at a time.
Oh, maybe. Place on a man looks like a classroom. Going to school.
Is there anything that would indicate like the order that I'm supposed to combine them? Oh, hold on.
Oh.
I'm an idiot. I've had a different stand. Oh, I think I got your evil carrot.
Oh, you found the evil carrot? Oh, cool.
Yep. Okay. So I combined them and got an evil carrot.
Oh, you got an evil carrot. Wait. That should be OT.
Except this carrot's kind of thick.
It's a thick evil carrot? Oh, is it like kind of chonky?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. Can you set that aside for now? Let's look
Yes.
for PA. We need PA next.
So PA is PRISTAX IOFILEXORATE. You said PA, right?
Yes, PA. Wait, can you
Yeah.
read that again?
So it starts PRIST.
Okay. What's the rest of it?
AXIO
Uh-huh.
FILEXORATE.
Oh, okay. I have it. How do I describe it? Okay. It kind of looks like a bunch of pears on one stem. It looks like 5 pears on one stem with
Got
2
it.
long leaves. Got it?
Got it.
Okay, can you combine that with what you just made?
And I got an OH.
Okay, perfect. That's what we need. Okay. So can just set that aside for now. We'll go to the next branch. Also, can you... Okay, actually, we'll get around to it later, because there's one that's actually scratched out for me. Let me just circle the ones that we did. There's one that's scratched out for me. I'm guessing it's going to be one that we haven't used before, so we'll work through that when we get to it. But right now, we'll just work on the second branch. Do you have PO?
PO, yes.
Okay.
PRIMAXIOFILEXO. So like
Okay,
Prima X Flexo or something.
Okay, so it looks like two daisies connected together at the bottom.
Two daisy.
It also has two leaves on either side.
When you say daisy, does it have like really, really thin roots at the bottom?
I suppose so, yes. Yes.
Like one that goes over to the right and then down like at a 90-degree angle?
No. They look kind of curvy. It's two flowers. They're connected near the bottom.
Okay, I don't think I have that.
What? Okay, it should be, if they're grouped together, like mine are grouped together, it should be near where the pairs were, maybe, if that helps.
Mine are all like on a carousel, so.
Oh, wait, can you describe the one that you have? Does it have two flowers to it?
Not really. So the one I have, it's like almost like a stick man, like it's a very, very thin shaft with like two leaves for arms and then like a round head. And then it's got like a blue flower on the top.
I know what you're talking about. That's not it though.
Okay. Then I don't have that. But there's a chance that like combining other things we have will produce that.
According to my diagram, that shouldn't be the case. Is there anything else flower-like on your carousel?
So I have crab, mushroom, the little guy I was just talking about, the pears. I have what's like a different crab with a flower on the top, almost like a Bulbasaur, kind of like where it's got like that flower sitting on the back. I have another mushroom, except it's like it has like, imagine a regular like mushroom, and then it has two little hats on top of it, like two it has three of the like the mushroom caps all stacked. And then I have one that's like three flowers.
Three flowers?
If you like step back in the abstract, it almost looks like some grapes on a vine.
Oh, okay. I know what you're talking about. Okay. PO appears twice? Oh, it does! Oh my god! Mao, you're so big brain. Okay, actually, we'll set that one aside for now. Okay, actually, maybe we shouldn't set that aside. Okay, we need to figure out what this one is. Because it combines into PO. Okay. Okay. I'm trying to figure out. Okay, do you have FA? FA. We're just gonna do some figuring out. Okay, what is FA?
FUNGHIRIBAREX.
Okay, wait, can you spell it again?
FUNGHIRIBAREX.
Okay. That's that one. Okay, I'm trying to figure out because we have one that's scratched out, right? And you combine the scratched out one with the OX to make PO, right? So you're right. You're right. We have to make it somehow. But the thing is, like, I'm trying to figure out what that scratched one is. A scratched out one is. But it's also a pain to just go through all of them and then figure out which one we don't have, you know?
Right. Here, I'm gonna just mix some random stuff and see.
I hope that doesn't blow up. Okay.
Okay, because let me try and mix some random stuff and see if I can end up with your.
Okay, did you want, we could do OX, and we can figure out what mixes with OX to make PO, right? So, because something needs to mix with OX to make PO.
Yeah. So what's OX?
Okay, yeah, what's OX?
OX is OXY MUREXORIS.
Okay, wait, can you read that one more time?
OXY MUREXORIS.
Okay, that's the skinny carrot. That's the skinny looking carrot.
Skinny carrot or the ultra skinny plant person?
I'm not sure. It looks like a carrot to me, or maybe a root of sorts.
Yeah. Well, I will try the one that might be my skinny carrot, and we'll see.
Okay, and I need to combine with something unknown to make PO.
And what, like, just literally the letters PO?
It will make PO, yes.
Yeah.
And PO was the two flowers. The two flowers that I was talking about before.
All right, that did not work. That one didn't work. That one didn't work.
I almost wonder if it's like a combination one that we're gonna have to, that we need to make PO.
Yep. The other thing that we might need to try is I do have one brewing stand that splits things.
How do you mean?
So, there I have a stand that's got two little things with a button, and I push it, and then something comes out the other end. On the other side of my room, I have something where I put one in and two come out.
Oh.
So I could take, like, for example, I'll put my grapes in there. Here, let me put... Yeah, so it basically undoes what was done.
Oh, okay. So it uncombines them, like if you mess up or something.
I think so.
Okay, perfect.
Although, what I'm wondering is if, like, one of the things on my stand is, like, not something we can make and needs to be split.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah. So the weird root thing, I now have the 2 daisies and a bunch of mushrooms.
Oh, you got the 2 daisies?
Yeah.
Okay. What did you combine? You combined something with OX to get that, right? What'd you combine?
To get the daisies?
Yeah.
No, I split. So the weird root one that I thought was that, like, I couldn't describe to you very well, I split that one and got 2 daisies and then what looks like a tree of mushrooms.
Okay. So which one was it? Was it DL? Was it DL that you split?
I don't. It was a plant that I split, not a set of letters.
Can you describe the plant?
So the one that I split, it has 2 very wispy like root legs, and then a very very slender shaft with like a P for a head, like one circular P. It's got 2 like spiky leaves for arms, and then
Yeah.
has a spindly flower on the top.
Okay. Okay, that's perfect. Okay. So then, can you split the daisies?
Split the daisies? Yes. All right, I split the daisies and I got PL and I got a carrot.
PL and is the carrot OX maybe?
The carrot has 3 leaves on the top.
Oh, and is it skinny?
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's the skinny one! Okay. I think that's OX. Okay, so it's PL. PL and OX make PO. Okay. Perfect. Okay. So. Oh my god. Okay. Brain. Okay. I need to write this down. DL is made up of PO and FA. Okay, and PL and OX makes PO. Okay. So it's PL. Okay, got it. Okay, so can you split another one that you split for the daisies? Wait. No. You don't have to. Wait, actually, yeah, you do. Do you have another one?
Yep.
Okay.
I think I have like unlimited, so I have an extra set of daisies now.
Okay. And that made. Okay, PL is the daisies. So can you split the daisies then?
Yes, if I can. Yep.
Okay.
All right, I have another PL and another carrot.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, so for the one that you used to split those and the PL that you got, so DL and PL, so the ones that you split at the beginning and the ones that you got from splitting the daisies, can you combine those?
So the first one that I split,
Yep.
and then PL or like the do you want the mixed with the carrot or mixed with?
No, not the carrot, the other one.
Okay. That didn't make anything. Maybe I misunderstood. So, let me go through this again.
Okay.
So, there was some really thin thing that I split. And it gives me daisies and then mushrooms.
Right. And then you split the daisies again, right?
Yep. So then I split the daisies again. And it gives me PL and a carrot. So which one did you want me to combine?
PL and the first one that you split to get the daisies.
All right. That worked that time.
Okay, and you got OL, correct?
I got like a blue blob that's having a really bad hair day. Maybe that's your potato with stuff coming off of it.
Oh, maybe. Can you read off what OL is?
So OL is OXY LUO ROBORATE.
Yep, that's it. That's it. Okay, perfect, perfect. So just set that aside for now.
Okay.
Can you what is PE?
PE is PRISTAXIFOREX.
Okay, wait. Can you read that again?
Sure. PRISTAXIFOREX.
Okay, okay. So I think you were talking about this before. It looks like 3 flowers hanging off of maybe hanging off of a branch. They kind of look like bellflowers.
Like almost look like grapes if you step back.
Yeah. Wait,
Yeah.
wait. No. They're more shapy. They're more of an hourglass figure. They're not so grapey. They're more of an hourglass figure.
This is probably it.
Okay. And then can you read off FR?
FR is FUNGHIRIBRAMIS.
Okay, it's FUNGHIRIBRAMIS, right?
Yes.
Okay, so it looks like the 3 mushrooms stacked on top of each other.
Okay.
And then can you combine those together? Those 2 together?
Combining?
Yep.
Yeah, and so then I get a crab coming out of a clamshell.
Perfect. Okay. So OX. What was OX again?
OX was OXYMUREXORIS.
The IS, right? Okay, that was the skinny carrot that we got from PO, remember?
Okay.
From the daisies. Do you
Yep.
have that?
Yep.
Okay. Can you combine that with what you just combined?
Skinny carrot and crab coming out of a clam.
Yep.
And we got of like very radioactive turnip with 2 leaves coming off.
Pog. Okay, so do you have the daisies?
I do have
daisies. Can you make another one? Okay, perfect. So can you combine that radioactive thing with the daisies?
Yeah. I think I'm gonna make another daisy, but that's real easy.
Okay.
Daisies and radioactive turnip.
Yeah.
That was PF.
Yep, make PF. Okay, perfect. So we need to combine PF, OL, and OH to make the crystal.
Which order? Oh, all 3?
Yeah.
I wonder if I need to do it in this different machine. OH, PF, PF. Machine's humming away.
I hope it works.
I did not get a crystal.
Did you get something?
I just got the 3 liquids back out.
Ruh-roh.
Hold on, let me run downstairs and just. Make sure it didn't pop out over here. Yeah, it definitely didn't pop out there. Is there anything I need to combine with the 3 chemicals? Or is there an order to it, maybe?
It doesn't really show an order or anything. It just has all 3 of them pointing to the crystal.
So PL.
Uh-huh. Wait, no, PF.
PF.
It's OH, OL, and PF.
Okay, OH.
Uh-huh.
PF.
Uh-huh.
I don't have an OL.
You don't have an OL?
No. I have OH, PF, and PL.
Okay, that's fine. We can make it. Okay. So, do you have a DL still? You got it from combining the daisies and the, something else?
Okay, so only 3 of mine actually have letters on them. The rest are just like the vegetable or critter.
Okay, okay.
Can you describe the, what is it, PL that we're missing?
You have PL, right?
I don't have a PL, but if you describe to me the fruit for PL, I might have it like in flower form.
Okay,
so PL is PRESTAX IOLUOBORATE.
Okay, so it looks like those pears. The groups of pears on a vine.
The pears?
He might have OL. Wait, okay, you might have OL. It might not be listed as OL though. What?
Right, that's what I was thinking.
Okay, yeah. What is OL?
OL is OXYLUOROBORATE.
Okay, that looks like the potato with the bad hair day.
Okay. So what do I need to mix? Okay,
that and OH and PF, if those are labeled for you. If not, I can tell you what it looks like.
Yeah, the last 2 you listed were labeled.
That's weird. They only label some. Okay, we got it. Perfect.
All right. So now I have a purple crystal. The question is, do we need another crystal?
You got a purple crystal from that?
Well, I'm calling it purple. I don't know. Bluish, purplish, pinkish.
Oh, okay. Didn't let me... Oh, can I open this? No. I'm still stuck in the same room.
Yeah, so I think we actually probably need to make more crystals, is what I'm guessing.
Oh, nothing changed on mine, but... Are we making multiple? I don't have any other... Oh!
Oh. I had to combine it. I had to combine the crystals.
Oh. Okay, I'm watching a cutscene. And I have a dagger in my hand now.
All right, the person that was giving me instructions is now our evil clown.
Oh my god, is he actually a clown?
Like a court jester?
Ugh. Okay, the knife in my hand, a ghost just popped out of it. I seem happy.
And with it,
so not to alarm you.
Uh-huh.
But I was just locked in a cage.
Uh-oh.
And the evil clown says he needs my soul to resurrect the king.
Okay, I'm at the royal passage, apparently, according to this ghost that I'm apparently listening to.
desperate measures. He was used by his most trusted
Okay.
servant.
So I am
And now
literally locked
he's
in a
back.
cage. I cannot interact with anything at
Maybe
all,
I'm back.
period, whatsoever.
My mind
Uh,
So I'm assuming all I can do is observe things in the
There is
room.
a power in me.
Right.
I sense it.
Well, I'll let you
Gained
know when
by
this game lets me
blade
do
or
stuff again, because right
blood?
now I'm just really
do not
slowly
know.
following this ghost.
I need answers. Follow this path and do not falter. I will stand by you when you need me most.
Okay, this ghost said, I'll stand by you when you need me, and then said my people need me, and just yeeted away. So I'm in a passage. Okay, it's probably a maze of sorts. I'm gonna be looking around. Trying to figure out where I'm
Take
supposed
your
to go.
time.
Okay.
I'm just, rotting in a cage.
Oh, okay. Well, as long as you're well fed, right?
Yes, because
Oh.
I have no food.
Okay, so there's like these mechanisms I can operate.
All right,
Wait,
if
am I
you
moving you?
up,
Oh, I'm moving you! Can you get out?
my cage just opened.
I've lowered it
freed
for
me.
you.
You
Yeah,
freed
okay.
me. All right,
Okay.
so now I can run around in the throne room. There are 2 cages. There is 1, 2, 3, 4 statues with banners behind them.
Okay.
There's a big button right by the throne.
Do you need me to lower the other cage? I can do another thing. Wait, no, I can't operate
Unless
that. Okay.
unless you think I need to get in the cage, I don't think the other cage needs anything to happen.
Okay, is there anything that indicates direction? Because there are things that I can change here. In these hallways, there's directional things. And there's statues of soldiers. I don't think I can move the soldiers, but I can move the buttons either pointing left or right.
Just move one and I'm gonna watch and see if anything moves.
Okay, I'm moving on right now. Did anything change?
Not that I saw. Try it again.
Okay. I can try a different one too. Nothing?
I didn't see anything move. Okay, when I push the buttons though, the statues rotate.
Okay, okay. I think we need to match them. You said there's 4 of them, right?
Yep.
I have 4 in my hallways. I'm just trying to figure out which one leads to which one, because they're all facing different directions, okay?
So, if it helps, one has a green banner behind it, one has a yellow banner behind it, one has a red and white checked banner, and the other one has a blue banner.
Nope, all mine have black banners, so that does not help. And all of mine just look the same. They're gold statues, gold soldier statues with a brown belt on them.
Same.
Okay. Okay, maybe I can just tell you the directions. From where I unlocked you from your cage, there's one looking straight forward. I don't know if that helps. And then next to it is one looking at the wall.
Yep. So my green banner one is looking like into the room, away from the green banner into the room. He's actually looking at the back side of the blue one that's facing the wall. It's facing the blue banner.
Okay, and then in my other hallway, I have one that's facing forward as well, and then one that's facing to the right.
So I think the one facing forward is mine facing a yellow banner, and the one facing to the right is the one by the red and white check. Oh, I can pull the banners.
Oh, it changed for me. There's one, okay, the one for me that's facing forwards changed to a green and darker green checkered banner. For just a second.
Okay. So I'm moving the green banner now.
Okay. For me, that one's facing forward.
And when you say forward, you mean like into the middle of the hallway?
Yeah.
Yeah, same.
Okay. Whatever you did with the curtains, can you do that for the other ones too?
Okay, moving the yellow back and forth.
Okay, it's not in this hallway, so I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go to the other hallway. Should be able to see it then. Okay, yellow one? Okay. For me, it's facing the wall.
It's also facing the wall for me.
Okay, perfect. Okay, can you go to the next one then?
Yep, so this is the red and white checked banner.
Oh, of course it's in the other hallway. Okay, I'm gonna be right back.
I can switch really easy if you want.
Oh yeah, can you go to the next one then?
Yeah. Okay, this is the blue banner.
Okay. This one doesn't have anything for me, so I'm gonna go to the other hallway. What is that noise?
I don't know, but something like mechanical moved and then the clock chimed.
This one is facing to the right. It's facing to the right.
Okay, for me, this one is facing like backwards.
Okay, can you turn it to the right?
So here's what I don't know. I don't know that I can move one individually.
Oh, okay. That's fine. Wait, can we go back to them then? Because I can change my there's like this directional lever on the bottom, and it's either left or right. And maybe I'm supposed to be changing that. Okay, so since it's facing backwards to you, I changed it to the left, which would be backwards for this one. I don't know. I'm kind of confused on the directional thing.
So what's weird is all four of mine always move together. So like,
Okay. So like, if you turn one, they all turn a rotation. Okay. So we gotta figure out, maybe I'm supposed to be doing something then. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm wondering if there's some way we can lock one in place and then spin the others, or spin the on.
Okay, if you try moving them now, can you move them again?
Yeah, let me try again. They all four rotated again.
Wait, can you pull the banner again?
Blue banner?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Still the same for me. I was wondering if maybe we have to match it between ours, because it looks like you're sort of shining a spotlight whenever you pull on the banner. It looks like you're shining a spotlight, so I almost wonder if we're supposed to like match them. See
So
which pattern is correct.
Yeah, I actually think just not that it really matters, but I think we're literally like on the other side of this piece of glass.
Yeah.
So if you just break the glass and I'll just run through to you, and
honestly, like, I have a candle. I'm not using it. I can just chuck it out the window. If only. Okay, we gotta figure this out. Okay, what I don't understand is this left and right thing I have. Like, what's the point of switching it between left and right? I don't think that does anything for you, does it?
I'm sure it does. I just haven't observed it yet. Wait, can you rotate that again?
Yeah.
I definitely hear a sound when you do that.
Yeah, I don't know what it does though.
All right. Do you have it one way?
Yeah.
All right. All right, now flip it the other way.
Okay.
Now flip it the other way.
Okay.
Now flip it the other way.
Okay.
Okay. Oh my goodness, this is gonna blow my mind.
Uh-oh.
So let's just talk about the blue and the red right now.
Right.
So the blue banner, if I press the button now, he rotates clockwise, and the red banner went counterclockwise. Now flip your lever.
Okay.
Okay, that time both blue went clockwise and red went clockwise.
Oh, okay. So the thing that I'm switching is whether it's clockwise or counterclockwise. Okay, okay.
But only for some of.
Well,
So
all
like
of
that's.
them, each one of them has a lever
Oh.
that I can push. So I think that's what affects it.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we have to time it. Oh, no.
Okay.
Okay. Hello. Okay. So.
And just to reiterate, which way do I need green, yellow?
Okay. Are you gonna write it down? That might be easier because it's hard to write between these. Okay.
Yeah.
You have the blue one up right now, right?
Yeah. And by the way, when I push the button, yours don't rotate, right?
No. No, mine stay the same.
Okay, so the blue one is the one that's open right now, and that was the one you wanted facing to the right?
Yes, right. For me, it should be facing towards where the cage was. If that is also to the right for you.
Well, like facing his right? Like if the wall
facing his right.
if the wall is behind him, he's facing right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Let me close the blue.
Okay.
The green I remember you wanted facing forward.
I believe so. I think that's in the other hallway.
Yeah. Are you in this hallway? Can you see this one?
Yes, I can see this one. That one's also facing forward.
Okay.
With the wall behind it.
Red is also facing forward.
Okay. And then I can go to the other hallway. For the other one.
And then, yeah, which way is this one facing?
This one is facing towards the wall. And I can't turn this one at all. The lever is missing. It fell off. So I can't turn it.
Yeah. Which
So
if we can manipulate the other three, that's fine.
Okay.
All right. So now yellow's facing the wall, green is facing away from the wall. So we just need to fix red and blue.
Red and blue was the first ones you went through, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That's in the other hallway. Got it. Okay.
So I think the easiest way to do this, and tell me if you disagree, is to A, do it one at a time, and B, do it in like segments. So if you think every time I push the button 4 times, the green and the yellow are going to get back to the same spot they were.
Right. So then we move it one at a time and then do a full rotation.
Yeah. So if you do like one, like say clockwise, one counterclockwise, then we've changed it by 1, right?
Right.
So which one do you want to do first?
Okay, let's do the blue one. It needs to be facing to the right. Okay.
Okay.
Right now it's going clockwise.
Okay. So I'm going to go once. Now flip your lever.
Got it.
I'm going to go once again.
Okay, want me to flip it back?
Yep.
Okay.
All right. It's rotated clockwise every time. No. That moved it once. Okay, let's repeat
Okay.
that same exercise.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go once, you flip it.
Okay.
Once again, flip it.
Got it.
Once again. Once again. All right, it's still back where it was. Let's go to the. So I'm gonna hit it once.
Okay.
Now flip your lever.
Yep. I'll leave it.
There we go. 1, 2. Now flip your lever.
Got it.
Huh. That's not changing anything on the blue. Let's go to the red and see if we're doing something wrong.
Sure. Red should be facing forward.
Yep. Okay. I'm gonna go once.
Okay.
Now flip the lever.
Got it.
I'm gonna go once again. Now flip the lever.
Okay. Okay.
Huh. Nothing changed. It's like they're not changing direction anymore. This is weird.
Oh, maybe you need to have the banner up. Maybe you have to have the banner up for it to flip.
All right. Let's try red again.
Okay. Tell me when to flip.
Flip.
Okay.
Still went the same direction. Flip it again.
Okay.
Flip it again.
Okay.
See, that flipped. All right, I think the levers move different ones though, because now the yellow is in sync with the green.
Wait, is this on the yellow that you have up? This should be the red, right?
It's definitely the red is the
Wait,
banner
but
that I
was
have.
it moving to green?
I think it was moving. It was like flipping the direction on a different statue.
Okay. So for me, the banner is green. I figured that it was the same as yours because of the spotlight, but I think it's different.
Yeah, that's was my assumption too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think
So-
I need to find because this one is green for me.
So, just stay at whatever lever you're at.
Okay.
And flip it now. All right, that flipped the green one.
Okay. So this is the green. Okay.
Yep. So, because we don't have a lever for the yellow, well, actually, no,
Yeah,
we
can
might.
we go back and you press the yellow and I'll tell you which one that is because it's different now.
You want me to pull the yellow banner?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, for me that's blue. So blue is the one that we can't change.
All right. Blue is the one we can't change. So we need it facing the right. So it is now facing to the right. So
Okay,
go back to the.
No. Wait. Do we need... Okay, so for blue, for me, is facing the wall. Is that what we need? Is it blue for you or blue for me that we need to equal? This is confusing. Why do they have different colors?
So I think the banners line up to the statues in the direction they face,
Okay.
and then the levers are different, and that adjusts the rotation. So I'm assuming we stick with what we had before, that green faces forward, blue faces right, like from the banner perspective.
Sure, we can try that at least.
It's just we had different levers. So
Okay, if that doesn't work, then we can try it with the different ones.
So you still said the blue needs to face right. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Can you go back to the green lever?
Yep.
All right.
One
Can
second.
you?
Sorry, I have a long haul I have to run
No,
through.
no. You're fine. You're fine.
Okay, can you pull the banner?
For the green.
Red. For red. It would be red for you, but it's green for you.
Yeah.
Okay, this is the correct one. Okay, just making sure. Okay, I'm back here. I'm back
Okay.
here.
So we want this one facing out. So. All right. Now flip the lever.
Okay. Want me to flip it back?
Flip it back.
Got it.
All right, now flip it again.
Okay.
Now flip it again.
Got it.
Now flip it again.
Got it.
All right, now flip it again.
Got it.
Now flip it again.
Mm-hmm.
All right, now flip it again.
Okay.
All right, I'm an idiot. Sorry. It's going to take me a while to solve this.
No, it's okay. Take your time. It's hurting my brain too because I'm thinking about how, like, it keeps turning for you. And you can only check it in, like, one direction.
Right. Okay, flip the lever.
Okay.
Now flip it again.
Okay. I don't know how I flip this lever with my
Now
hands full.
Flip it again.
Okay.
Now flip it again.
Got it.
Now flip it again.
Got it.
Okay, flip it again.
Okay.
What am I doing wrong here? Flip it again.
Sure.
All right, let me think. Okay. If man, I'm an idiot. All right, so if I've got one circle and I go one step, and then on another one I go step in the opposite direction, that's 2. Man, I feel like an idiot. What am I missing here?
No,
All right,
my
can you
brain
flip the
hurts
lever?
too, yeah.
All right, can you flip the lever?
Yep.
All right, can you flip it again?
Yep.
All right, this is making my brain hurt.
I think in the end, once we get it lined up, we want them all to be going the same direction. I believe since the blue, we have to base it off of that one. That one was faced clockwise, so.
Well, okay. Do we want all the statues facing the same direction, or do we want
No, no.
them all
Once-
matching what they have on your side?
We should have it matching on my side.
Yeah. All right, let's go back to the red one.
Okay, I need to figure out which one is the red one. Can you shine the blue banner? Can you pull it?
Blue banner.
Okay, so red and white checkered, right?
Yep.
Okay, this is the red one for me.
And the red one needed to be facing forward.
I believe so.
Yeah.
Currently, it is facing clockwise, or it's turning clockwise.
All right, I should have written this down before. Which one do you not have a lever for?
The blue one.
Blue.
Yep.
So the blue one is the one we have to get locked in.
Yep.
Okay. And so then, okay. So this one should be easy.
Okay.
Flip the lever.
Flipped.
All right. Flip it again.
Got it.
All right. So that was simple because now the blue is facing right and the red is facing forward, which is what we wanted.
Okay.
So it's really easy to offset them by 2. I just don't know how to offset them by 1, which is what the green needs, I think. So let's do the yellow because the yellow needs to be facing the wall.
Okay, I'm gonna go run over to the yellow real quick. Oh my gosh, this music is so dramatic and we are taking forever. I was a little scared they were just gonna kill us if we took too long.
I'm
this is
wondering that
good.
too because I do have a clock that's almost ready to.
What?
I do have a clock that's like almost ready to hit midnight.
Uh-oh. Okay, so I'm at the yellow one.
Okay.
Oh! Did you do it, or are we dying?
I think we're dying.
Okay, this is really terrifying.
The moon is at her highest position. The hour calls us to begin. I summon you now.
Oh, it's the
my
clown.
sovereign. And you. It's curtains for you.
Oh god, I just watched you get killed! I'm so sorry!
So yeah, that's game over. See you, everybody. No.
Okay, at least we know what to do now. Okay. So this is fine. Are we gonna have to watch this cutscene again? What the hell? No, I just want to get to the puzzle.
Yeah, they didn't think this through very well.
Come on. Circles are hard. They should know that. I was thinking for the one that you're like, you don't know if you can get it in increments of 1. Do you think maybe it's about you can get it in like an increment of 5?
Well, okay, so this is what I was thinking about, and tell me while this cutscene plays, tell me what I'm thinking through wrong.
Okay.
If I have one go clockwise and one go counterclockwise, that increased the gap between them by 2, right?
Yeah.
And then if I have them both go the same direction, that maintains the same gap.
Right.
So if every time they go opposite directions, it's 2, and every time they go the same direction, it's equal, how do I ever offset them
By 1, yeah. Okay.
by 1?
Or an
You've restored the
or an
blade.
odd number. Yeah.
Right. So that's what I was
And with it, my
stuck
essence.
on.
Wait.
Yeah. How do you do that? Oh my god, I'm so confused. Okay, maybe it's different. Like I know how you were saying that
Is the royal passage.
you think
Its
it's
construction was ordered by my father for his secret
sort of
rendezvous.
different, but maybe we have to go on mine because you know how my banners are colored differently. Maybe we have to try and go off of that.
Yeah. We'll try some different things. But first, you gotta lower my
And
cage.
now he's back.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry, I'm stuck in a cutscene. This ghost lady
fine.
likes to talk a lot.
Mind's clouded.
You're fine.
I'll let you know when I'm out.
There is a power in me. I sense it.
One moves and the others doesn't. We can't make them not move. They all move at the same time. That's the thing.
I need answers.
Although that
Follow this path and do not falter.
it would make sense if there's some way to make one of them not move.
Yeah.
So
Okay, I can go for you now. Give me 1 second.
maybe we need to try that first. We need to try each lever and see if one of them like keeps it from moving.
Sure. Okay. Which one did you want to start with?
Pick whichever one you're closest to.
I am closest to the... I don't remember. It's the yellow or the green one. I can't
And
remember.
are your levers actually colored?
No.
Do they have colored banners?
No, not unless you pull the banner and then it will reveal a color.
All right. Stay in front of your lever.
Got it.
Okay. Is it this banner?
Nope.
Okay. Is it this banner?
Nope.
All right. Is it this banner?
Yep, it's yellow for me.
Okay, so that's my green banner.
Okay, and my yellow banner, this guy is facing forward.
So you do have yellow banners?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. All right. So we're going to call that your yellow lever.
Yeah, my yellow lever.
So flip that.
Sure.
Flip it again.
Got it.
All right, flip it again.
Got it.
Flip it again.
Got it.
Flip it again.
Got it.
Okay, so that reversed the direction of my yellow banner. The guy in front of my yellow banner.
Okay. Oh, you know what? We can make this easier. For you. So this yellow guy, he needs to face the opposite direction of the blue guy.
Right, but your yellow or my blue or your blue? Okay, so
my blue.
flip the lever.
Yeah.
Now flip it again.
Okay.
All right, now my yellow and my blue face the same way.
Okay.
You said we need them to flip opposite, so flip the lever one more time.
Yes.
Now flip it again.
Okay.
All right, now my yellow and my blue face opposite.
Okay. I think that's good. I think we have to match it like that. At least I really hope so. Okay.
So, go to your next lever.
Alright. I'm running. Okay. We can do the red because I know where that is.
Is it this one? Or is it this one?
Yeah, it's this one.
All right, that's my blue.
Okay.
And what color is that for you?
It's red.
All right, so flip the lever.
Got it.
Flip the lever.
Got it.
All right, so that changes the direction on my red.
Okay.
And still all four rotate.
Okay.
So let's try the last lever.
Got it.
Okay, which one's that? Or let me.
Yeah.
Is it this one?
Yep, and it's green for me.
Okay, so my red equals Kimmy's green. Okay, flip the lever.
Got it.
Flip the lever.
Mm-hmm. And for me, this one faces the opposite way that the blue one does.
All right, so the only thing I can come up with is combinations of levers potentially.
To stop it? But I wouldn't know what to do, and I don't see any, like,
Yeah.
notes or anything.
Can you... Surely it's not something with the cages again, is it? Can you...
I can't interact with the cage thing anymore.
Okay. Let me just real quick check and make sure I can't interact with anything to, like, hold it still.
Okay.
I don't see any way to hold it still. So, let's just line up what we can. So
Right.
so let's see. You have yellow, red, and green. So the blue is the one that we can't move, and you said it needs to face right.
The one that we can't move has to face the wall.
Oh, it has to face the wall.
For me, at least. That's what it looks like for me.
Okay, that's my blue. Yeah, so that has to face the wall. All right, so then maybe I have this written down.
And then for me, the green and the yellow are opposite of that one. So they face outwards while it faces inwards.
When you say facing the wall, you mean like the wall closest to it?
Yeah.
And then, okay, so the yellow one is opposite. So the green one is the one we need to flip.
Mhm.
So that was your yellow.
Wait, what one?
My green banner was your yellow.
I think. Is that the one we're working on right now? Or the one we were working on before?
Man, I've got this so backwards in my head now.
I'm so confused.
No, okay. The red lever. So this one.
Oh, this one is green for me.
Okay. So this one, flip the lever.
Got it.
Now flip it again.
Got it.
All right. So now blue, green, and yellow. I think
position?
I think they're all in position.
Okay.
And the last one, I just don't know how we're gonna offset it by one. If somebody said that one of them holds still, like that makes perfect sense. I just don't know how to make it hold still.
I don't either. Okay, so for me the last one we have is the red one.
Mm-hmm.
And for the red one, I have it here. It is facing to the right.
Mine is facing to the right.
Okay, and then it should be where the blue is facing to the wall, and then the other two are facing outwards.
Oh, so my two are all three of mine are facing the wall. So we need to flip both my yellow and my green.
Okay, do you think we could do that?
Yeah, so go back to the green.
Yeah, I'm back here.
Okay. So flip your lever.
Got it.
Flip it again.
Got it.
Okay, now you gotta go to the yellow.
Okay, 1 second. Gotta run to the other hallway. Alright, I'm here.
All right, flip your lever.
Got it.
Flip it again.
Got it.
All right, that flipped the other two. So my yellow and green are facing into the room.
Okay.
My blue's facing the wall, and my red is facing the right, his right if he was facing the room.
Okay, has anything happened?
No.
It's as I feared. Okay. I think then we have to... Okay, I think then the spotlight... Okay, how do I explain this in words? That's how they are in my... how it is for me in relation to the color of the banner and the way that the statue is facing now. I almost wonder if the statue is supposed to be facing... Why did they make this so complicated? They're supposed to be facing the direction that they're facing according to the spotlight that gets shown in, for me. So like, you know how like your green is my whatever?
Yeah, so my green is your yellow.
Yes.
My blue is your red.
Uh-huh.
My red is your green.
Right.
So that would mean my yellow has to be your blue.
Okay, so then we need your yellow to be facing the wall.
So my yellow needs to face the wall.
Okay, what is this one again? I think it's my yellow. Can you shine a spotlight on what's supposed to be my yellow?
Your yellow should be my green.
Okay.
So.
Okay. This needs to be facing outwards, so the opposite direction of the first one.
All right, that one is this one is facing outwards.
Okay, that's perfect. And then the one that's blue for me, is it facing inwards? Because we can't change that one. I forget what.
So this one?
Yes.
Okay, this one is currently facing out.
Okay, so we need to flip the other one then.
Yeah, so go back to it.
Okay, I'm back to it.
Flip the lever.
Okay.
Now flip it again.
Got it. Opposite
All right.
direction?
So this one is facing outwards. Is that what you want?
Yeah, as long as it's the opposite of the other one.
And then this one is facing in.
Okay, perfect. They just need to be opposites.
Perfect.
Okay. Now let's go work on the other two.
So hold on. Let me write one more note. Okay. Which one would you like to work on?
My red, so you're something or other.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay. Currently it faces out.
Oh no, it needs to face right. See, this is what I don't get.
And you don't have any lever you can use to manipulate it?
No, I can only turn it clockwise or counterclockwise.
All right, let's try the other one though.
Okay. I think we just need to flip it once. Maybe?
Yep. So this one?
Yeah. This one
Alright,
faces outwards for me. So the opposite of the first one that we can't move. Whatever that one is again. Oh my god, I should have written this down.
All right, sorry. I feel so bad I keep repeating.
This one
is supposed to be facing out into the room?
Yes.
Okay.
The opposite of the first one.
But what do you, when you say first one?
The first one that we can't move. My blue, your...
Oh. Because yeah, they're off by one right now.
Mm-hmm.
Here. Let me, like, I wonder if moving the banner changes something? All right, half our time's gone, by the way.
I'm so confused.
So, this one, the one that we can't move, which way is it supposed to be facing?
This is the one that we can move. We can move this one.
This one?
Yeah, this one is the red one for me.
Okay.
I'm talking about the one that's blue for me.
This one?
No.
Okay, your blue is my yellow. Okay. This is the one.
I assume, yes.
Okay, and it's supposed to be facing which way? Out?
The inside.
How do we freeze one of them?
I don't get it. That's why I thought that the other one would work, because it looks like the one that's already, off by one, offset by one, we need to keep it because we can only offset it by 2, So
Right.
I'm really confused.
Yeah, unless I'm trying to think, is there any way to offset by 1?
So which one for you? Which one's the one offset by 1? Can you shine a light on it? Can you?
This one is offset from the others.
That one. Okay, that's the green one for me. Which one is it for you?
That's red and white.
Okay, that's my red and white is facing to the right.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's facing the right.
Okay. So I think we need to go off of that one. Right? We need to make sure that this one is facing to the right. And if this one is facing to the right, then the blue one should be facing to the wall, correct?
This one?
Yeah, if this one...
Yeah, mine's facing the wall.
Okay, perfect. We need to get the other two to face towards you, towards the outside, the opposite way of the wall.
Both of them?
Yep, the other two, other than the one that's facing to the right and the one that's facing the wall. Can we do that?
Yeah, that should be easy.
Okay.
If we just figure out which one's which.
Okay.
So, go to one of the levers.
Got it.
All right. Flip it.
Got it.
All right, flip it
Got
again. All right, so that now the other two are now both 180 degrees off. So we need to do both of them. So flip the lever once.
Got it.
Flip it again.
Got it.
All right, now go to the other one.
Okay.
You there?
I am there now, yes.
Okay, flip the lever.
Got it.
Flip it again.
Flipping it again.
All right,
Okay.
now I have my one that's off is facing right. My one on the same wall, the blue, is facing the wall, and the other two are facing the middle of the room.
Okay, they're all faced in those directions.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you go to the red one that's supposed to be facing right? Let's try flipping that. Right?
Okay.
Let's see if it's supposed to be facing the opposite direction.
Okay.
And then our directions are flipped. Okay?
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna push it.
Okay. Now flip it again.
Got it. There we go. I hear something. Is that not it?
That was just my clock.
Okay. Do I need to flip it again? We got it.
Yep. Sorry, I counted 3 instead of 4.
It's okay.
Almost time. Yes, it's all. You will not stop me from lifting this curse.
What's this guy's problem?
You will not touch them, worm.
I will shatter your magic switch.
You must find a way in.
Do we have a time limit?
Be allowed to end my father's curse, or we would all cease to exist.
So I'm watching a cutscene right now.
Me too. Is it this ghost lady fighting the jester dude?
Yep.
Okay.
What do you mean?
Oh. Now I can run around.
Okay, I think I'm stuck in a room. Okay. I think I have to figure out these puzzles.
Oh,
What
oh.
do you have?
So I have guards that are holding weapons,
Okay.
and I can like pick up the different weapons
Okay,
and switch them.
Okay, I think I need to tell you what to do. Do you have something that talks about shields? Because I can pick up shields and move them.
No, but can we like? Do your shields have symbols on them?
Yes, they do.
So the one where I'm at right now, what's the symbol on it?
Okay, the symbol is like, oh god, it's like a boar dragon with a helmet on it.
I was hoping those related to my clubs. They don't.
Okay, I also have a phoenix one,
Oh,
a dragon one, and a deer with arrows through it.
so I think our time limit's about to run out. But I have text that says the knight closest to the king's left-hand side wields the sword.
Okay. I also have the boar has the mace wielding knight somewhere to his left hand side. The hammer wielding phoenix.
So which one's the boar?
Okay, the boar has a mace wielding knight somewhere to the. Okay, the boar is right here for me.
Ooh,
Right here.
Run.
Right here.
Can you move?
It's right here.
Sorry, I'm not seeing you. That's why. Oh.
It's right here. Right here.
Okay, that's the mace.
Okay.
Okay.
The hammer wielding phoenix stands somewhere to the deer's right hand side. Okay, so the phoenix is right here. I can move these too.
Okay, which one?
In mace.
Hammer? And then
Mace.
I thought the mace was the boar.
Oh wait, yeah, hammer wielding phoenix somewhere to the deer's right hand side. Okay, you're right, sorry. The knights at both ends do not wield the hammer. Okay, so this needs to be moved. The phoenix needs to be moved. I don't know where. I don't know which one counts as left or right. Okay, so what do yours say?
So my only one was that the sword is to the king's right.
Your evil
Okay, does one of these have a sword?
Well, I can take the sword. I can switch the sword out.
Okay. I can switch all the shields too. That's what I'm trying to figure out. The knights at both ends do not wield a hammer, so we need to change where the phoenix is. Do you think is the king in the middle? Is there a spot for the king in the middle?
I mean, the king is in the middle right now.
Okay,
Like
okay, that can help.
So the hammer is not on an edge.
Yeah, the hammer is not on the edge, and it's somewhere to the deer's right-hand side. So for me, the deer is all the way on the right.
So,
I think,
yeah, move that to like the left.
yeah, I can move that one thing over. Move that right there. Okay. And then we can have Wait, okay, wait. The phoenix has to be right here. Right here. This is where the phoenix has to be because the deer needs to be in the middle. And the phoenix can't have a hammer. And...
Can you jump again? Sorry, or...
Okay, wait, 1 second. I'm gonna move them. Okay. The phoenix right here.
Yep.
With the hammer, I'm gonna move it.
Okay.
Right here.
Okay.
Right here.
You want hammer here?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. And then I'm moving the deer. Okay. The deer, I don't know. Somewhere to his left. The boar has the mace wielding knight somewhere to his left hand side. Which one's the mace wielding knight?
Well, so I can switch the mace. So
Okay, what does your thing say? Do you have any more hints?
no, the only hint I got was that the sword is to the king's right, I believe. But I don't see the hint anymore. So
The sword.
How is it that you're
Okay, which one has the sword now?
By destroying the devil. I think I'm bound to.
none of them. I have all the weapons in my hand.
Okay. I'll list mine off again. The boar has a mace wielding knight somewhere to his left hand side. Currently, the boar. Okay, so then. Wait, can you put the mace in the deer's hand? Right here at the end.
Here?
Other end. Where I am.
You want the mace here?
Yeah.
Okay. Mace here.
Okay. And then the hammer wielding phoenix stands somewhere to the deer's right side.
So here?
Right here, yeah.
Okay, that's hammer.
And then the knights at both ends do not wield the hammer. So what weapons do you have left?
I have a sword and an axe.
Okay.
All right, let me switch those. That didn't do it for me.
Okay. So can we 1 second. Can we move the phoenix right here and the mace? Right here?
You want the mace there?
No, let's move it right here. Right here to the king's left side. Okay. Can you remove the sword right here? The sword and the mace right here? Or the sword and the hammer? Right here. To the king's left side. Right here.
Sorry, what do you want there?
The hammer.
Okay. Hammer's here.
Yeah. And then right here, can you put the sword?
Yes. And then
Okay.
where do you want the mace?
Can you put it right here? In the one remaining spot?
Yep.
That's not it. Okay, wait. Is there a hammer on either end?
No. The
Okay,
hammer is in the middle.
Okay, the boar has a mace wielding knight somewhere on the left hand side. Okay, so boar is here, and the mace is.
Mace is over here.
Where is it?
The far side over here where I'm jumping.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Can you switch this mace and the one on the other side?
Yep.
On the end. Yep. On the way end. Perfect. Okay,
Yep.
and then knights on both ends do not have. Okay, we got it. Or never mind. I thought that was it. Oh my god.
Please tell me we don't have to do all the.
Rotating again, please. Please.
But I don't think that's the case.
I'm gonna cry. No, we have to do it again. Oh my god. Come on, game. Give us a shortcut.
I should have written down how we needed the ones.
Okay, I think I remember what to do though. I think I remember.
To what end?
Alright, now we have to wait for this super long cutscene every time. Oh my god. This hurts my head even more knowing how much we're gonna have to think after we think a ton.
Say that again.
This hurts my head even more thinking about how much we're gonna have to think after we think. Can I skip this? No? Oh, I can skip this. Oh my god, wait, you can skip this cutscene. Okay, I'm skipping.
How do I skip?
I sent a skip request. Hold down escape.
Is the royal passage.
Oh.
Its construction was ordered by my father.
Okay.
All
I'll
right.
let you out, and then I think I remember what to do.
Big Brain Kimmy saves the day.
Okay, I'll let you out.
Wonderful.
We're gonna just start with the green one, okay?
Okay.
Okay, which way is it facing compared to the blue one?
My green,
Yep, your green and your blue. Which ways are they facing?
they face the same way.
Okay, we're gonna make the green face a different way, okay? We're gonna
Okay.
make it face the opposite way. Got it?
Yep.
Alright, I turned my lever. Do you
Okay.
wanna turn?
I did once.
Okay. Are they facing opposite ways now?
Green and blue, yeah.
Okay, perfect. Now we're gonna go to the next one. We're gonna go to the yellow one. Okay, we're
Okay.
gonna... Which way is the yellow one facing compared to the blue one?
They're facing the same direction.
Okay, we're gonna flip that.
But
I
okay,
flip mine.
so okay, I did it once.
Okay. They facing opposite directions?
Blue and yellow,
Yep.
they're facing the same way.
Okay. Wait, this one, the one that changed was yellow, right?
Yeah.
Wait, I'm confused. Okay, okay, let's do that again then.
Okay. I pushed once.
Okay, I moved it back.
Yeah, my blue and yellow are still facing the same direction.
Is this the green then that I'm accidentally moving? I can't remember. Okay, we can
yeah.
go back to the yellow. Was I moving the green? Oops, sorry. Okay, we'll fix that later. Okay. Yellow, then I'm pushing it, so if you want to move it once.
Okay, I did once.
Okay. Are they facing opposite directions now?
My yellow and blue, yes, opposite directions.
Okay.
But now my
Wanna-
blue and green are facing the same.
Okay, we can fix the green. Just give me 1 sec to run over there. Okay, I pressed the lever.
All right, I did once.
Okay, pressed it again.
All right. So my blue is facing opposite of my yellow and green. So I think
Okay.
we need to flip the red like once.
Alright, I pressed it.
All right, I went once.
Okay. And can you move it so that the blue faces the wall?
Yep.
Okay.
So we may need to go back and do the yellow and green each again.
Okay, that's fine.
So, sorry.
Alright, I'm at the green.
Okay.
Press it.
Once. Okay, I
Okay.
pressed it.
Okay.
Okay.
It's opposite, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll go to the next one. Okay, I pressed it.
Okay, so I went once.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
It's almost time. Yes, it's all.
Alright, let's go.
Oh, it was you.
All right. So I can pick up all 4 weapons.
Okay, and I can pick up all 4 shields. We're trying to figure out which one goes where, right?
Yep.
So, okay, the first hint is that the boar has a mace-wielding knight somewhere to his left-hand side. So I think his left-hand side means... Okay. So the boar
So-
has a mace-wielding knight somewhere to the left-hand side. Okay.
Can I tell you that I'm an idiot and that I have 2 extra clues that I did not mention?
Oh, okay. Those would probably help.
The deer cannot be found at either end.
Okay.
The axe-wielding knight is somewhere to his right-hand side.
Okay. Sounds good. Okay. And I also have the hammer-wielding phoenix stand somewhere to the deer's right-hand side. And the knights at both ends do not wield the hammer. Okay, so I think the phoenix, the only place that it could be is at the far right side. Okay. So I'm gonna move the phoenix there. Oops, that's not the phoenix. The phoenix here.
And mine says the dragon can be found somewhere to the king's left hand.
Okay. Perfect.
So Phoenix is at the far, and was that the mace? No.
The phoenix,
You knew in life.
it has a hammer. Oh no, then it can't be there.
Yeah.
Because it can't. Oh no. Okay, but doesn't the king on the right-hand side have a sword?
Yeah. So the knight closest to the king's left-hand side wields the sword.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So sword goes there.
So then in Phoenix, I'm going to put...
And okay, if sword
Right
goes there,
to the-
hammer has to go in the middle.
Yeah. Okay, so then you said that the deer can't be at the edge, right?
The deer cannot be found at either end.
Okay, so I'm gonna put the deer right here. To the left-hand side of the king.
Oh,
Okay?
Okay.
2 centuries alone.
And then I have the boar and the dragon now.
Okay.
So the boar has a mace-wielding knight somewhere to his left-hand side. So I think the boar has to go on the far right. And then the dragon on the far left.
Yeah, it says the dragon can be found somewhere to the king's left-hand side.
Okay, perfect. So that stays consistent. Okay. So now we gotta figure out the weapons. And we
So
know...
the boar has to have the mace. So is the
Okay.
boar here?
Yeah,
is
the
this-
boar's right here. And then this guy has... okay. So I'm guessing we're doing something wrong. So let's just read these out slowly.
Your eagle stops
Pause real
today.
quick. When we're saying left, are we both like the king is facing the evil clown right now?
Yep, that's
we-
where I'm going off of.
Okay. I'm wondering if that's backwards for you, because my weapons, like the king's left-hand side has to be the sword, and the hammer can't be on the end, so it has to be here. So I can flip like the mace and the axe, but that's it.
Can you try switching those? Okay, perfect. Oh, is this actually a boss fight now? Hey!
So much.
We can point.
Yay!
Sacrifice one and I will save the other.
What?
Let this be our covenant.
Oh, you can sacrifice me,
Choose quick.
and then you...
He will soon break my barrier.
Oh!
kill me, and then you can go free.
Oh, but then I'd feel bad though.
It's okay. I was the idiot that took most of the time on the puzzles. So.
No. I was confused,
Our
and I
time
think we
is
did
running
it.
out.
Do I have to do this?
must
I'm
die.
like,
So
no,
the
I
other
don't
way
have choices.
Choose.
No.
Or I
What
will
if we don't
choose
choose?
for you.
Okay, yeah, you do.
Then we both die and have to watch the cutscene again.
Oh no. Oh Oh shoot! I'm sorry, that was her.
No.
If it helps. Why did one of us have to die? It's kind of messed up.
No, you killed me.
I didn't mean to. I didn't even choose it. It didn't let me choose at the end there. Man.
Spoilers, but I'm 3 for 3 now.
For real? Oh
Yeah.
no. That's so sad. We were here together, but we couldn't leave together.
I'm not sure if this one's the same, but at least in the other games, there was like things you had to do in each room along the way to both have the opportunity to survive.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I don't know if this one was the same or not, but
I don't know. I'm kind of curious. It'd be great to both be able to survive. That was a fun game, though.
yeah, I had a lot of fun. I apologize if my puzzle solving skills made it take longer, but
No, I apologize. I'm bad at talking, and I get confused easy.
no, that was a lot of fun. Thank you very, very, very much.
No, thank you. I had a lot of fun. I really want to check out the other games in this series now.
Yeah, the fourth one just came out not that long ago. They say it's 12 hours, so
Oh my god, so it's like way longer.
like 30% longer than this one was.
Oh my god, this one was already so long.
But it was a lot of fun. Thank you.
It was a lot of fun, thank you. Total Mayhem Games.
I was telling my parents I still think they ought to do this in like high school
Yeah?
No,
as like part of a
no.
communications
What have you
class
done
where they like
now? Cursed, I
have they
remain.
play and then like you like recap like how could I have explained it better
Yeah, that's actually
from
pretty
some-
smart.
from somebody else's point of view.
Mm-hmm.
How? Why now?
What is going
My
on?
dear friend, you never cease to entertain. You've played the part of steward long enough. It is high time for royal commands to resound in these halls once again.
Oh, yes, my liege. But commands, who would you command when I, your last remaining inferior, is punished?
Ah, yes, I suppose you've always been a good
Oh,
son,
it's creepy.
haven't you?
Oh, yes, your majesty.
Then let us now discuss the path to your redemption.
So, like, am I getting this right? Did we solve nothing in this game?
What do you mean?
Because, like, we got out and whatnot, but, I mean, now the Jester and King are, like, having evil laughs.
Yeah, so that's I think where the fourth one comes in.
Ah, okay.
Which they have said the fourth one is the last one.
Oh, I see. So I'm guessing you fight the king in that one.
I somehow, yeah.
Oh my god. Okay, but like back to what you were saying, yeah, I really feel like this game would be really good to have in like a class because, well, one, it's fun. Two, you have to use your brain a lot, and three, it like really does help teach communication.
Yeah, because like I've been going back and watching your VODs to see like your perspective.
Mm-hmm.
And when I see that, I'm like, oh, I should have explained this differently. Or, oh, now it makes sense why you were saying it that way or this way.
Yeah.
And I think it would be a very good exercise. Just you know, with anything, people have different points of view. And so sometimes you get frustrated and you're like, why aren't you explaining? I mean, it was perfect example. Your red and your green, like in that last room, were different than mine. And so every time it's like, are we talking yours or mine? And you were trying to help me by using my colors. and I was trying to help you by using your colors.
But then we just kept getting it confused by mixing
then
up
we-
the colors. Yeah.
yeah, then we kept getting it backwards, and so yeah, no, I think it's a great exercise. I will say, I think between like having played now 3 versions of this game, I do think I have actually improved my communication a little bit.
Nice.
At least as it pertains to these games.
Mm-hmm.
I know the first game, poor Adela.
Oh yeah, I remember I was watching some of that stream.
I think she was ready to strangle me. And then the other, like when I played the second one, I played it with Maya,
Mm-hmm.
and that when we got to the maze room, I like shut down. Like I like stopped communicating at all.
Mm-hmm.
And so then I was just like trying to do it on my own. So this one I was like very consciously, okay, even if you're stuck, just keep talking, just try something new. If you know, rotate to something different. And I thought we did a very good job of not getting like stuck.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I agree. Actually, I felt like, I do have a lot of trouble with like puzzle games and whatnot because I get stuck thinking it has to be done one way and that I need to like brute force it this way, right? But this game actually it helped a lot to have you to talk to and like ask your perspective because sometimes you just need that extra brain that thinks things a different way to sort of like look at things in a different perspective and understand the puzzle more.
Yep. No, there was definitely puzzles where like at the beginning where we would switch and then all of a sudden like the bridge, like
Yeah.
I wasn't figuring out the bridge and then you got that piece, and then the levers, I finally figured out how to do the get to the yellow lever. So
right.
yeah.
Right.
Sometimes you just gotta
Mhm.
take a step back and look at somebody else's perspective. So I think this would be a fun, I don't know, you could turn it into like a 3 or 4 week class almost of
Yeah.
But
That would be really great. And like even if you know the solutions to the puzzles, like if you saw a playthrough of it before or played it once before with someone else, I still feel like it's really great way of communicating problems.
absolutely.
Mhm.
And even if you've already played it before, if you're paired with somebody else who hasn't, like let's say because we actually have to play it again and switch positions if we want all the achievements. And so like let's say you were to switch and then play with somebody else, like a different friend, even though you know how the puzzles work, if you try to describe it to them who doesn't know, like, because it's still a challenge, right?
Right. Exactly.
So yeah.
And especially if you're going at it from the other perspective.
Yep. So
Mhm.
very interesting.
Yeah. This game was a lot of fun. I did have a lot of fun. This game's like really turning my mind around with puzzle games too. I'm like, yo, I kind of want to try other puzzle games too. It's really fun.
Well, and I mean, everyone's different. Part of the reason I like this puzzle game is you have to do it with somebody. Like, because if you play like single player puzzle games, you get stuck and you're just like, I quit. But I'm like, okay, 10 minutes in the stream, I can't quit. Like, I made you clear a couple hours of your Saturday afternoon for me. Like, I'm not gonna quit after 10 minutes, and it actually helps you kind of stick with it a little bit longer.
Right, exactly. And like, at least you have somebody else there to be confused with you.
Exactly. Yep. And then chat can laugh at us both.
Yeah, it's great. It's perfect. Everyone's in harmony.
So, all right. Well, I am probably gonna end my stream here. But thank you again so much.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for inviting me to play this game. I had a lot of fun.
Yeah. And your 2.0, is that next week or the week after?
Yep, it's next week on the 18th.
Yeah. So anybody in my chat, Kimmy is doing a 2.0 debut next week. So, he's not doing anything else. check it out. All right, I'm gonna end the call. So thank you.
Thank you. I'll see you later. Yay! That was a lot of fun. Oh my god! All right, let me just end the call. Oh, I'm gonna go to just chatting for now. Let me 1 second. Let me close the game. Confirm. Okay. Soon TM. Yeah, it's soon. Very soon. Okay, let me play my BGM. BGM. Okay, I'm gonna go to just chatting for now. I just wanted to have a little just chatting because I haven't been able to stream in a minute and I have some things that I've been wanting to talk about. I'll change the name of the stream to post collab chatting. Okay, we're gonna do some post collab chatting just because I haven't had an opportunity to chat in a while. Yeah, debut. You know, I'm having my 1-year anniversary celebration plus 2.0 debut on June 18th at 2 p.m. EDT. And everyone, please do give Gomo a follow. That stream was a lot of fun. We had so much fun. And oh my god, I actually like puzzle games because of this game. I can't believe there would be a game that would turn my mind around with puzzle games, but it's this game. But yeah, I had so much fun today, and yeah, I just haven't had the opportunity to stream for a minute because work has been uber super duper busy. So I just wanted to chat for a little bit, catch up with everyone. How's everyone doing? Welcome in. Thank you everyone for coming by. SCSA. Thank you so much for the follow, by the way. Thank you. Kimi's always soon for puzzle games. What does that mean? Zelda has puzzles, yeah, but I didn't like the Zelda puzzles. Like pain games. Today I was watching the Wholesome Games Direct. I don't know if anyone else saw them. There was a lot of interesting games. Like I have a whole thread full of my like reactions and whatnot, and I was just talking about them, and oh my god, so many devs came and like liked my tweets and retweeted them and like commented to them, and I'm like, oh, I didn't know the devs were gonna look at this. Oh. SCSA! Thank you so much for gifting a tier 1 sub to Gomo. Thank you! I really appreciate it. Thank you. Kumi needs a pain game with puzzles like Resident Evil. You mean Resident Evil? Oh my god. Hi Gomo, welcome in. I'm just doing some post-collab chatting since it's been a while since I streamed. And by that I mean like 3 days, but like 3 days is a while for me, okay? Really? That's awesome. Yeah, I've been having like a lot of the devs go in. Like I was talking about Doki Toki, which is one that I'm really interested in. And I was like, oh, puzzle games are hard, but this one looks good. And they literally responded and they're like, I'm gonna do my best to make this game accessible. And I was like, oh, thank you. You don't have to make it accessible for me though. But like, thank you. I love accessible games. I was like, oh my god, don't do it for my sake. I'm just a nobody. Princess Evil playing Resident Evil. I'm not Princess Evil, but like, yo, did y'all see the news about Resident Evil 4 remake? That means Leon Kennedy in HD, and that's all I care about. That's all I care about. I just want more Leon. Love Ghosty seems like Kimi. Yeah, I was really interested in that. I think that's another one where the devs commented on my thing. But Love Ghosty, it looks like you're literally a ghost that ships others. And I'm like, yeah. What do you mean the worst Leon? Clyde, I will fight you. Your call. Do you want to fight at Denny's or Olive Garden? Because I'll fight at either. I will fight you. RE2 Leon is better. How? Give me 20 good reasons. Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh my god! Thank you for the 4 gift subs! Oh, thank you so much. I think Gomo called you Simon? Do you prefer Simon? Thank you so much for the 4 gift subs. Thank you. Let's fight at both? Alright, let's go. We're gonna fight. But yeah, it's talking about the Wholesome Game Direct. A lot of those games look really good, and I noticed like there are so so many frogs in that direct. Feel free to call me Simon if you want. Alright, sounds good. Soft Leon is greater than Big Leon? How is Soft Leon better than Big Leon? No, I like Big Boy Leon, okay? I'm sorry. I can't lie to my heart. Frogs everywhere. Yeah, there were frogs everywhere in the Wholesome Games Direct. I think that means that frogs are literally the most wholesome creature. And I noticed there was like only one dog, but there were like 20 cats. So I think like the tier of wholesome animals is frogs are at the top. Then there's cats, and then like dogs are all the way at the bottom. I don't know why. I thought dogs were the most wholesome out of all of those, but okay. Soft Leon is just cuter, and cuter is better than hot. No. Hot is better than cute. Okay, I really will fight you at Olive Garden and Denny's. What else do I want to talk about? Oh yeah, I just realized I was like going through my stream schedule, and like y'all gonna see a lot of me, alright? Y'all are gonna see a lot of me pretty soon. Like I'm gonna be streaming tomorrow. I'm gonna be streaming the day after tomorrow. I'm gonna be streaming the day after that. The day after that, the day after that, and then I'm gonna be on Mina's channel. And so I won't be streaming myself, but I'll be on Mina's channel, so you can catch me there. And then I'll have a day off, a whole day off. Like, I even took the day off of work. Lots of Kimmy, yeah. I took the whole day off of work. The Kimmy stream withdrawal ends. Yes, I mean, like, it's literally been 3 days, but... yes. Okay, and then I'm gonna have the whole day off on Friday. I'm not gonna stream or anything. I'm just gonna be working on any last minute stuff that I have for my 2.0. And then on that Saturday, it's gonna be my 2.0. And then the whole next week, I'll probably stream the whole next week. And then I'm gonna be on somebody else's stream. And then I'll stream on Monday and Tuesday. I think then the next Wednesday, I'll finally have like a full day off. I was just realizing, and I'm like, damn, I'm gonna be busy, but I have a lot of cool games planned. We're gonna play a lot of cool games. Not next week, the week after next week, the 2.0 week. So you're gonna see a lot of me, and it'll get to the point where you'll forget about 1.0 Kimmy. It'll just be 2.0 Kimmy. Yes. Make sure to rest properly. Oh, don't worry. These streams aren't gonna be super long. I'm not too worried because, like, for real, I rarely stream up to 3 hours as it is. 2 hours a day is no problem, so don't worry. I won't get tired. Plus, work is not. We'll never forget 1.0 Kimmy. Do you even remember PNG Tuber Kimmy? She's gone. She's gone from everyone's memory. She's gone from everyone's memory. But yeah, don't worry. I'll get plenty of rest. Plus, work won't be as so busy. Like, it was so busy this week. Oh my god, I was all by myself on Thursday, and literally like 20 minutes after I came in, I already had more than enough work to get through the day, and then people kept asking for more and more stuff, and I kept telling them no, but nobody likes to listen to the answer no. I wasn't even here for PNG Tuber Kimmy. Oh my god, you're right. You're right. You started following me on my birthday, didn't you? I think I remember that. Will we get to see PNG Tuber at some point? Not the OG PNG Tuber, but whenever I'm collabing with other people, I have PNGs. Actually, I was thinking about changing my PNG pretty soon. We'll see. I have no idea. Okay, I can show OG PNG Tuber. Wait, I think I still might have it. One sec. Yeah, I think I have it right here. Oh my god, she's big. Let me just shrink her down. It's her. This was PNG Tuber Kimmy. This is 1.0 Kimmy. 2.0 Kimmy will come soon. It'll be here coming soon TM, but it's actually coming on the 18th at 2 p.m. EDT. OG Kimmy, yeah. Randomly showed up one day because Twitch recommended. Twitch, thank you. For once, you're working for me, not against me. So yeah, 2.0 Kimmy, coming soon. Things are probably gonna be pretty different. TM, yeah, coming soon, TM. By coming soon, TM, I mean like literally on the 18th, like literally a week from now. Exactly a week from now, on this channel, I will be streaming, and it will be my 2.0. You'll see a different Kimmy, a cuter Kimmy, a more awooga Kimmy. Literally a week. Yeah, it's literally a week. We are so close. I'm so excited, honestly. Okay, honestly, I'm more excited to be done with all of this busy work than for the actual debut. I'm like, I just want to be in this model. I just want to use this model. Oh my god. I just want to be here. Just let me be here. Okay. I don't know, does anybody else have anything else to talk about? Cause like, if not, I'm just gonna leave. Also, like, I'm so sorry that I couldn't stream Dread this week. I'm gonna have 2 Dread streams. One of them is gonna be tomorrow. So tomorrow, it'll probably be in the morning, so it's gonna be a lot earlier than this. I'll stream Dread, and it might not be a super long stream because I have like a lot of chores I still have to go through tomorrow, but I will be. So little time left with 1.0 Kimmy. It's okay. It's okay. Once you see 2.0 Kimmy, all of the memories of 1.0 Kimmy are just gonna disappear. So don't worry. Dread Sunday. Yeah. Another Sunday stream. Yep, it's gonna be a Sunday stream. It probably won't be a very long stream. Honestly, all the streams next week probably won't be super long because I still have a lot of stuff that I have to finish. But yeah, after that, well, there's gonna be a lot of me. Will 2.0 also show shoulders? Maybe? The memories will never disappear. Plenty of clips too. Yeah, thanks to Zero, there are a ton of clips. So y'all can just check out the clips if you miss 1.0 Kimmy, because honestly, she's not coming back. She's not coming back. I'm an improved woman. The Resident Clipper. Yeah, there's Resident Evil and there's Resident Clipper. And Chef. True. Zero is like so versatile. Zero is a clipper, a chef, tech support. Oh my god. Zero, is there anything you aren't? When is the funeral? Will there be fire? The funeral is going to be on Wednesday. The funeral will be on Wednesday. Wednesday will be the finale of Minish Cap, and it will also be the funeral of 1.0 Kimmy. Well, actually, you can catch 1.0 Kimmy on Mina's stream. I'm still gonna be there. It's not like I'm gonna show off my 2.0 on Mina's stream. So, I mean, technically, it'll be during Mina's streams, and don't you dare bring up anything about me on that stream, because that's for Mina. That's Mina's 1 year. And we're gonna celebrate Mina's 1 year on her 1 year stream, and we're not gonna talk about me until my 1 year, alright? We celebrate Mina first. Got it, people? Okay. Shout out. Let me just shout out Mina. Wait, what is her? Akatsuki. Mina, if you don't know her, she is a good friend of mine. Typed it in wrong. Suki Minami. I forgot she has an underscore, doesn't she? Yes. Okay. Mina's a good friend of mine, and she's gonna have her 1.0 this Thursday. So next Thursday? All the anniversaries. Yeah. Mina's gonna have her 1 year. She's gonna have a 24-hour stream on Thursday. So yeah, do check her out. I will be on her stream then. I'm gonna be playing Jackbox with her at night. So if you're awake then, I'll be there. Error channel IC. I forgot that she has the underscore. Good friend. I thought you were married. Okay, we're good friends and we're also wives. Okay, wives can be good friends. Yes, there will be fire during the Kimmy 1.0 funeral. It's only natural that I go down in flames. So that I can rise up like a phoenix. Oh my god. Okay. I think that's all. That's really all I have. I will be back tomorrow with more Dread. It will probably be a shorter stream. Honestly, all the streams next week will be shorter, but there will be a lot of them every day except for Friday. I'll be here. Well, actually, on Thursday, I'll be on Mina's channel. So, yeah. Thank you for the stream. Thank you for coming. I really appreciate it. And thank you again for the gift subs. I really appreciate it. Thank you for everyone for coming for the stream. Wow, my words aren't working anymore. I communicated too much. I'm shutting down. If Gomo's still here, thank you so much for collabing with me. I had so much fun. This game's so much fun. I can't wait to play the rest of the games, to be honest. I am gonna play them all. They're so good. Yeah, I'm gonna start raid now. We're gonna raid. Yeah, thank you everyone for coming. I really appreciate it. And yeah, I'll be back tomorrow, so don't worry. I'm not disappearing for good. I'll be back tomorrow. So yeah, thank you everyone for coming by, and I will see you all later. Have a good day, have a good night, whatever time it is for you, and I will see you all later. Bye bye.